Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share and please subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Help build the channel. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more content like this, because today we are just pulling our hair out and clawing our eyes out. If you're a fan of Blade and you're waiting for the new one with Mahershala Ali, then you've got fucking no chance. Because disaster strikes. MCU's Blade starring Mahershala Ali continues to be doomed. Disney scraps the script midway yet again to start from scratch. No! Disney, what the fuck are you up to? Let's make a Blade movie. I know what. Let's make a Blade movie. Let's get a director in. Let's get rid of that director. Let's get another director. Let's get some shit writers. Let's make a script. Let's get ready to go. And then just say, fuck it.
Are you serious?
Nah. What are you doing? It can't be... Can't be impossible. I know there's a writer's strike and all that crap going on at the minute, and that's still going on. I think the actor's strike's still going on. Just sort your fucking life out. Now's your chance, Disney, now that you've got rid of all them shit writers, hopefully, to get some decent writers in. Because if you look at who's written the script, it beggars belief. I'm going to read this article and I'm going to tear my hair out. Emily, if you're watching, don't spit your tea out. Right. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is on the rim of changing the course of their content by branching out into the types of superheroes and the groups that the comics have introduced for over decades now. What the fuck does that mean? For how many decades? Who writes this crap? Like, what about getting decent writers in? You can't even write an article. You cockknocker. While the Avengers and the Skrulls and the Mutants and much more are having them under the spotlight at the moment, there is a team that is waiting to bloom in the main scene. Who fucking wrote this to like a 12-year-old media student? Anyway, we are indeed talking about Midnight Suns, which I've never ever heard of. Well, I have kind of. I looked them up. Midnight Suns, early 90s Marvel team up. You had the Ghost Riders, both of them. Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze. Morbius was thrown in there as well, and so was Blade, so it was a team-up thing. I think Disney are going to try and throw Moon Knight in as well, just to give Oscar Isaac something to do after that fucking dreadful TV show, Moon Knight. It wasn't even Moon Knight, it was like Red Scarab or whatever. Disney's lost millions and millions and like billions of dollars. The stock prices are through the floor. That's like $80 a share, and it used to be like $230 a share. You need to sort your life out. Can you not just see what's happening to all your films? Every film that you produce is absolute garbage. You've got the Marvels coming out in, what is it, November or December, and it's tracking to do 50 to 75 million. People are just tired of your shit. Your absolute crap. Your absolute like diversity hires and ticky box movie making. Get some fucking talent in, and people who can actually do what they're supposed to do. Give us some entertainment, you absolute ball bag. So anyway, it carries on and says, we are indeed talking about Midnight Suns, who are lurking in the timeline right now and waiting for Mahershala Ali's Blade. What did I say there?
What did he say?
Mahershala Ali's Blade to have their own league, walking with the prominent gang. Sorry about this article, it's fucking horrible.
So horrible.
There's an upsetting update. For the unversed, Blade has been in the making at Marvel Cinematic Universe for as long as we know. Yeah, well, it's been a few years since it was announced, and then we had the director that was assigned to it was Bassam Tariq, and he left like 2 months before. It was in pre-production, it was ready to go, and it was like, nah, see you later, I'm out. So I don't know whether Disney got rid of him, whether he was just sick of the fucking bullshit, but they're trying to say, oh, it was scheduling issues. Now that's fucking shite, because if you're tied into a movie in a contract and it's set to go in 2 months, how does your schedule take over and say, do you know what, I've got other things to do. I've got a little bit of shopping, and I've got to tidy the house up and then do another film. I don't understand. So then they took on board a guy called Yann Demange. I think he's a French guy. He directed a movie called White Boy Rick, which is a true story about the youngest gangster in New York or something at the time. True story, good film, it's alright. He did another film called 71. I think I've never seen it. I think it's something to do with the Troubles in Ireland. He wrote Top Boy. He directed, He directed Top Boy, the TV show, and I believe also he did a series. It was for Channel 4 when Channel 4 they're still doing it. Big Brother. They did a fictional Big Brother where there was a zombie outbreak, and it was if you can find it, go and watch it because it is a really entertaining piece of work. But Yandy Mange is assigned to this at the minute. Just carrying on from that, Mahershala Ali has been the name headlining this project forever. He even managed to make a voice appearance in Eternals. Eternals. Remember Eternals? Can you remember Eternals? How exciting that movie was. Can you remember how exciting it was and how great the story was? And it was just like all the character arcs. And no, you fucking can't, because it was an absolute massive pile of shit.
That is one big pile of shit.
So what's Blade got to do with the Eternals? I do not know. But there was a post-credit scene involving Kit Harington's Black Knight.
Sure you're ready for that, Mr. Whitman?
But nothing post that... What the fucking hell? Who's wrote this cack? Nothing post that featured the character that is setting up the Midnight Suns. That's not even a sentence. So anyway, his voice was in Eternals. Big deal. Move on. While the project has faced multiple roadblocks with shuffles in the back end and many other changes that it has gone through in the past couple of years, like with the directors and whatnot. I don't know if the writers have changed as well. But it seems like the doom is not ending for Blade anytime soon. The latest update has suggested that the studio has gone back to scratch with the Mahershala Ali starrer by scrapping the entire developed project. Fucking hell.
That was your job, you fucking moron! You cretin! You're a fuckhead! That's what you are! A fucking shithead!
So again, everything's just like, nah, mate, it's shit. Let's put it in the bin. Put it in the bin and set fire to the fucking bin. And then throw the bin off a cliff and start again. Just what is going on? Get some writers. Get a decent director. Fucking hell. Why don't you bring in David Goyer, who did the original?
I might try.
I mean, fucking hell, he's been working since like 1990 something. 1994, something with Death Warrant. Jean-Claude Van Damme was the first movie he wrote. He wrote the Blade trilogy, and I know the third one was a bit cack.
Worst experience of my professional career.
He wrote Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman. He knows how to stage action and just like bring it all together. He did Constantine TV show and the Batman trilogy, Batman Begins, the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Rises. He wrote all that. Get him in as an advisor at the very least, and like find a good director who knows how to direct action, because Blade is an action horror movie. The first one was fucking incredible. Stephen Norrington, fucking a genius. Get some good directors. What about Chad Stahelski, who did John Wick? I mean, can you imagine a Blade by Chad Stahelski? It would be just incredible. His next movie is The Ghost of Tsushima, based on the video game that some of you guys will probably have played. You've got David Leitch. He directed Bullet Train, amongst other things. Another good action, just ensemble action director. Chris McQuarrie, even, who did Mission Impossible. There's a guy called Gareth Evans who did the Raid movies, Raid 1 and 2, The Raid, and there's talk of him doing The Raid 3. He did a series called Gangs of London, you've probably seen. I don't know, I think it was on the BBC. That was back in 2020, but I think there was 3 or 4 series. Tom Hardy's working with him in a movie called Havoc, his latest project. There's like Matthew Vaughn would be an interesting choice. The guy who did Kingsman, and he's doing Argyle at the minute. If you look at Argyle, the trailer for Argyle looks absolutely incredible. You just pick your people. It doesn't have to be ticking boxes. The only boxes you should be ticking is, are they talented as fuck and going to bring as much to the table as possible and give the fucking fans what they want. Give them something to get, literally, pun intended, get the teeth into. But anyway, it was revealed on X which I believe is Twitter, by a scooper who goes by the name of Taverna Marvel. Great name. Disney is going back to scratch with Blade. The post said that the studio has scrapped the script of the movie, shaped till now entirely to begin fresh, adding another roadblock to the already tumultuous journey of the movie.
No! God, please, no! No!
The scooper does not give any reasons for the wild change. I think somebody's looked at it. They've looked at the figures. They've looked at the investors banging the door down. And they're saying, they must be saying this is absolute garbage. And we need to do better. You do need to do better. This property's absolute gold mine. Blade, for God's sake. It's Blade. Yes, it's fucking astounding. Meanwhile, Blade has the responsibility to make way for Midnight Suns. No, he doesn't. If you're going to start incorporating Midnight Suns, how many characters are you going to have in then? You've got like two Ghost Riders, Morbius, Blade, possibly Moon Knight. Doctor Strange was involved at one point. It even says there on the screen. So that's 5 or 6 characters. How are you going to do? Because it's like a soft reboot or a reboot. And you're introducing the character of Blade, and then you're going to introduce another 6 characters. Stop. This is where you're falling into the trap of writing shit. You've got you're taking too much on. Just give us one good Blade movie, make millions and millions of dollars, and then introduce something. So it's going to make way for Midnight Suns, which includes Black Knight, Kit Harington, excellent. One of the most boring group of fucking superheroes you've ever seen. The Eternals. We won't interfere in any human history whatsoever, but we will give them loads of fucking technology so they can for irrigation and building and all the rest of it.
Watched, unguided. We have helped them progress.
Like, what the fuck? I can't. It was the worst 2 hours you can possibly endure. Nobody's talking about it. We're going to have Moon Knight, Ghost Rider. Apparently there's a tug of war between Nicolas Cage and Keanu Reeves. No, there isn't. The Sorceress, Jennifer Kale. There's also a possibility Morbius and Doctor Strange. Well, Morbius was one of the original members anyway, so he's got to be in there, hasn't he? Are they going to use Jared Leto for Morbius? I don't know. Doctor Strange is going to join them at some point too. However, everything is in the future, which doesn't seem smooth for the project. If you pull your socks up, Disney, and sort your life out, and do things right, you'll have a good movie on your hands. I think that Mahershala Ali kid looks the part, and he could pull it off. Directed by Yann Dimanche, Blade is slated for February. Directed by Yann Dimanche, Blade is slated for February the 14th in 2025.
A bullshit.
It's just never going to happen, is it? As of now, stay tuned to this channel for more info. Sorry to waste your time if you've watched this video, but that was just absolute nonsense. So Disney's just thrown the entire project down the toilet again, with there's no solid information on what they're doing or when they're going to do it. So we'll just keep our eyes peeled and our ears peeled. And if I hear anything else, I'll be the first one to let you know, hopefully. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've watched this far, shout out to all my new subscribers. Keep it coming. Please subscribe. Help the channel grow. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.